159 appearances for Chelsea Football Club, former player for Arsenal, and also 102 games. I mean, a former Spurs player, over 61 games. And William Gallas, Aquacudin, comes say, who call London division aba. London for no party, you be Gina Faku, Bussy. And a party back who used to Gina Chance, we or a traitor. Afraid Wahunachi or horror, and as a chair, Jariamasino, the South and the cheap guarantee. Sabi said, will be in and one, the person can be with Jamaica. Opening of that was created sooner, looting come waka chairs, say William Gallas, say Arsenal for an enjoy. And maybe a trip near Bomudi, say Arsenal, Oba UK, Oba London, or more any the face of London football. Say about big teams are Arsenal any decline. They've spent so much our transfer market, must say, and they man ko yem from Jomonya say Omoka say they are a big club. Normal starters say they will have to win lorries. And as some best started we need trophies. And yes, sir, and Kwadanke to na umudu o machini na abesan. And I think you could not agree with him any way better. Damn statement na wa make it. Yet Arsenal can claim say they are the third force when it comes to English football. In terms of domestic competition, that is factual. So about Liverpool, about Manchester United, every year, the next club, when you're talking about Premier League, not the Premier League, to some extent, even FA Cup, over Bonnie, this or the third most successful Arsenal team. But football, no, I go beyond if you, Kesiye ufi anamena mabobra ufi said say ye friend member ewa abontin ni wiase nyina say yeso obi ampie no me represent emma mo na baso a anyambia obetima you franka ani de apie de akwa na. That is where we are. And under their previous and also their former manager, the best manager in Arsenal history, Arsene Wenger at the time, no, Arsenal we need trophies need route. And at a point in time they decided say Park in so successful. Off the pitch, they need one or two things. Say also because I go pramana no musi swakano and be fit Arsenal standard any almost status. So they will have to make sure they channel Omahu Odin into infrastructure development. And until now Arsenal and Arsene Wenger and the then administration, it decided so Meko Emirates, one more Kwako Bobusia, and the Bible see the new Emirates Stadium. Arsenal for the force a level on the standard now Omaduno, a baby feature who do home come now, Mago Praman, so at least it can bring in something and also be born. And the Arsenal for come we are seeing in Agitum, we say they are not going to spend much our transfer market. Omodo Musika Air Kwakusiago Prama, so they will be back our page and so they will be able to compete and compete well. Kwekubuami. Arsenal see Emirates in how many years in? Watch you. Almost year we da. After Emirates Sports Stadium, Arsenal who great players. They've seen investment into the playing squad. They've invested so much over the technical bench. Yet Arsenal ain't even put no enko drew level no person mudru. Time na near from say Arsenal yen toto free wa oba Ghana na ye din command. Sports journalists and analysts are coming out to Ghana for team say Arsenal yen toto free wa team because omo de nkwada the teteton ye kofa free asia na ye pega na aton say omo nye sa club ni bi. Because Arsenal team come market ekofa Nicolas Pepe over 80 million. Arsenal team for Aubameyang of Alexander Lacazette. They say what to talk about 100 million in excess. Eddie Afa Declan Rice. What Fakye have it Eddie free Chelsea. Memo be another Arsenal could 50 million plus. I could far party for Atletico Madrid. Now they say your raw market or more fast will be Mendy. Any other place at the amount of money Arsenal is spending our transfer market, they are equally spending just like the Man City area. They are doing same as the Chelsea area. Their Liverpool area, their Barcelona area, their Real Madrid, their Bayern Munich, every big team in the world area, and we have been an Arsenal area. We go Quadia, so our teams here, my boy, with the Eddie beat Arsenal. They said Arsenal saw investment in their team before Chelsea. Arsenal saw investment in their team before Manchester City. They saw investment in their team before Paris Saint-Germain. But all these clubs, about sign Arsenal, and they say who do Europe come out. Ubetima Bosanko Fundi say, Omi European champions, one way or the other, Champions League trophy, have visited Omu trophy cabinet. When was the last time, even Premier League trophy, Erua Arsenal omo trophy museum ho. Ebi call watch it. But they keep on spending. 6 years ni under the leadership of Mikel Arteta as the manager. And I said it here the last time. Until recently, clearly, if we ever far Chelsea, Omoto left, right, center, and Omono, we understand them perfectly. They are in for business, not only spending in Chelsea. Omusika Omoto, no more the Biabaha, no more the because Strasbourg. Even Chelsea, they know 2, 3 months, 6 months, no more the because loan, no matter because almost a project. They are investing into Omoto, no matter maybe Munswatana Aye. But that's not the end of the they are buying players. Almost folks say we mono, but boy, mama with the trophy. Even this. Chelsea for the end. Somebody have a conference league.
Yeah.
Just in 2 years under the new administration. Somebody have a conference league. Now you go back to Arsenal from common and I'm new age in the sense. Since I attend a far team no. Manchester City has spent it. Chelsea has spent it. Arsenal has spent it. I must spend it more than club. Your friend say Manchester United. I must spend it. I say the Liverpool. But these clubs, aside Manchester United, what they want to you know. All the other clubs to make an Ubia Modimbo Elseni. But Arsenal, the Okwano Kopem second position. The next time, or Bobo Nani coach, he didn't come. Now, some ultimate can say, your points there, you second. No, Ubia and Yasa points. But or the AG Premier League is in also because sadly time now it is second. No, Ubi Modimbo course. We keep saying it each and every person they say, yet throw exams, we are the first or what, you must do the second. Yakwaku to America. You 2 years, you say both are different. Why you gold medal, Kofi? I was saying go beside Justin Gavin, you did second. Yeah, the second year, you appreciated the word first. That is the conversation. And now William Gallas say, now Arsenal next was saying Chelsea. But Arsenal, sooner and worse, on ASN Premier League more than Chelsea. And Chelsea in their trophy cabinet, they have 2 Champions League. They have 2 Europa League. Or more FIFA Club World Cup. Or more Super Cup. Or more Conference League. Busa Arsenal say, Ye Busan is an UNFA World Trophy, European Trophy, and Rubenia be the Abana. The answer is no. Club Baku and no Waka Arsenal for betting me or Asreka can say Chelsea for one say, they're no man tell them they also say at least you met my okay Tottenham Hospice. Now, no, what down view of far Tottenham Hospice on so I cap we are team no say or philosophy no DM, so I'm on your trophy, I bet you trophy in Tiapamono
and Postacoglu.
Tottenham for the Pamno, so person sarcastic.
William Gallas, the alarming teams in on the
baby. Chelsea only about 150 something games, Arsenal 102, Spurs over 60 something games. Our boss are 3 to score. Games no jai.
Ricardo has issue. What did you just say about the Kabbalah?
It's no jai.
I don't want to call Jashiku. Ode. No pass and Azukunya proper Jesse number 10. Ode.
Oh, yeah, now for me.
No, number 13. France and oh, yeah, now for me. I tell Balak Balo. That was a 30 rather, but you really are so much disrespected. Not 30 or the other. So clearly, we ask na fan ube di yaw say bia my former player na a legend of the club air cancer, but that is the bitter truth. It is high time Arsenal best start to say omobe jai when they say Real Madrid they do Champions League semi-final and okay. I told you here the last time say Arsenal could only the only club where you Madrid the film of Champions League was celebrating and no more than winning the Champions League. Chelsea eliminated Real Madrid in the Champions League. They went on to win the Champions League. Man City did the same thing. Proceeded to win the Champions League. Arsenal quad the AE Madrid free more quarter final, do semi final free moon. Or say enough. Why are they? At the beating Real Madrid home and away is a bigger achievement than going to Champions League final. Who does that? Until I'm a catcher, I'll say, or monumentality, no, ever form. Because so we a club and as a fan, any team player, mentality, any form, you will not prioritize beating Real Madrid at quarter-final stage as a bigger achievement. Obia seno semi-finals, Akoji Cup. Obi crash Real Madrid no finals. Aseno. What is the problem? One country Mikel Arteta said this year, 2024-2025, and you William Gallas and Kwana beka chire no. Yeah, bought 15 matches we na chairman or to papa so he has himself. And you mean you think with Martins will be Mendy. Say must party and cover up bibiri we chiri we meboa. Nti mo dis will be Mendy aba. Mo the Christian Nogada aba bishim. The last time I told you, I think last week said Arsenal sign is no more. I'm not saying it's our players to win you, but misplaced priorities signings and Arsenal a who here go monga. One and I'm out right back. Almost Christian one way be Mosquera or someone be.
Yeah, Valencia center back.
I gave you the data here last week. Say Arsenal season now obowie, you know. Goalkeeping, defensive unit, midfield, any attacking. Arsenal any problem with the midfield or any problem with the defense. I would keep a back on. Baby Arsenal a lucky anymore. Bukayo Saka, a free man, Omo Makani and I dead. And for Subia and said you need people to compete at that position. You don't spend 60 million, 50 million, 25, 30, any other day in buying defenders, midfielders. Whilst I wouldn't say, oh, how Kessie, agent anymore. You go there, Wakofa. Now, no, yet, say, so Makwa could come off for Jonathan David. No, and do enumerate here, Juventus have Jonathan David. Or a free player, you only have to put proper contract and offer on the table. Omajai, Amaneko. Most of them are Joker is no Makwa in ye. Ndriety, who go Ketiki. Still and Tefi. Benjamin Sesko come on, Abai and Tefi. Yet, ha, ye baby, you know. Arsenal be chinchina. Obetom some add up or backup striker. No Macofabia Beckham. Ye most season in Indian. No, my second, third. No, Mabo Musemamo. You have no excuse to fail the Ghana's family. This time around, you need to nail it and make sure say Arsenal for so long. Arsenal who major trophy no a full idiot. I bet Arsenal for Afia who made my left trophy. Moving from William Gallas na Yenko Club World Cup.
Share quick, man. Be 2 minutes now.
If you are so, dear, we are Sibian, Obompire.